see something that I've never seen in my life, and I've been working at this place for almost 20 years.
Right. All right. So look,
Crazy.
we're going to go to Paul Murphy right now. And Paul's been working here a while too. So Paul, have you done this coverage before?
Not in New Orleans. It takes me back to my days when I worked for 4 years in Chicago to get this kind of snow accumulation. It is very large snowflakes. It's wet, it's cold, and it's blowing right in your face. But you know, you wouldn't think there'd be a lot of people walking around the French Quarter, but actually there are. When you think about it, there are a lot of people who are trapped here that couldn't get their flight out of town because MSY is closed for the day. It's supposed to resume flight operations tomorrow, but they're all walking around looking for stuff to do. As you can see here on Rampart Street out in front of the station, we are getting, I saw with my ruler, it's not as professional as Peyton's, but I got about 4 or 5 inches here in front of the station. People are still walking around, finding some way to stay warm. One of the issues that people have been talking to us about is there really aren't a whole lot of places open. There are a couple bars that we saw that were open in the French Quarter. PJ's coffee shop in the quarter was open as well, but not a whole lot. And we're talking to some folks who said that at their hotel, there weren't a whole lot of services at the hotel either because people were told to shelter in place, so their workers weren't able to come in to town. We ran into a really nice group of folks from California. One gentleman celebrating his 40th birthday, and he and his friends, again, stranded here in New Orleans. Let's take a listen. You told me you're stranded here in New Orleans in the snow.
Yeah, I'm from California, and we came out here for my cousin's 40th birthday, and my flight got pushed back 2 extra days. I'm stuck here till Thursday. So I'm hoping that the road's clear and all that so I can leave. I got to go back to work and life. And over there it's burning down, so that's what I have to look forward to.
And you really wouldn't expect snow in New Orleans, would you?
No. We came here for good times, clean streets, and drinks, and it's snowing. And everybody's been telling me that it never snows here. That it's been over, what, 50 years or 60 years? So everybody looks at us, they're like, you're crazy for being here.
And you're the birthday boy. What's your name?
Jose Velasquez. And we've been coming here for the last 15 years, and this is totally unexpected, and we were not expecting this. But I mean, it's a good thing to be stranded here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good
There are worse places to be stranded.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we're kind of just taking it in and enjoying the sights.
Real bonding time.
Yeah.
And you're stranded too, right?
Yeah, we're stranded. It was a group of 20 of us. Half of us got out, but the last 8 are trying to check our flights, and everything's canceled. The airports are shut down. So
make the most of it.
Yeah, it's definitely a big 40 this year. 40th birthday, yeah. So
take care.
Great.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Jose won't soon forget. And I thought about, I have a 7-year-old, and she woke us up early this morning and just jumped out of bed saying, it's snowing, it's snowing, it's snowing. And I could just see that being replayed throughout the area with children who haven't seen this type of snow ever in their life, just having a great time making snow angels, building snowmen if they have enough snow at their house. Just a real historic occasion here in New Orleans. One thing that we should caution, and you guys have been talking about this a lot, is if you don't have to be on the road, stay off the road. We had an alert from the state 511 telling folks that there are starting to have an increased number of accidents on the road. Same thing with NOPD. So really the best place for you to be right now is in your homes, watching us or doing whatever you want, maybe out in the yard playing. So if you don't have to leave the house, don't. So again, I have my ruler that I have had in my drawer for about 6 years now. And let me check and see how much snow I can see right here. Looks like I've had maybe about 4.5 inches right here, although it's blocked partially by the building. But there is quite a bit of snow falling, and I know that it's going to be falling for at least the next little while. So we're going to get a lot more on the streets. And then tomorrow when some of it melts, they'll have ice underneath there. So really, if you could stay home, it's probably a good idea. And for those that are stranded in New Orleans, try to make the most of it. And again, we're hearing that MSY will likely, and we don't know that for sure, will likely resume flight operations tomorrow, but it's best for you to check with your air carrier. And that's the scene here in the French Quarter out in front of WWL, Louisiana.